She's close. She's so close. I can feel her in front of me. You okay, Kohaku? Core? I'm so glad you're safe. My soma started glowing and then I could hear your voice. It led me right to you. I heard you as well, even through your tears. Tears? You must have heard wrong, but I know I heard you crying. Why would I have cried, Core? I always knew you would come back for me. Of course I would. I mean, I did, right? Anytime you're in trouble, I'll be there to pull you out of it. Yo, Kohaku, just whistle. Whistle and Core will come running. Guaranteed. Looks like the storm's getting worse. We should set up a camp here. Alright. So, what was it like by yourself earlier? Were you scared or lonely? It was a little scary, I guess, but not lonely. I can't be lonely now everyone looks after me. What do you mean now? When Lithia first left, I was lonely. I was terribly lonely, even when you and Hisui were by my side. I mean, she'd been with me since the day I was born, and then poof, she was just gone. I'm sorry. If I hadn't shattered... Or stop blaming yourself for that. That was my choice, remember? I did it for Lithia. Right. Lithia really is incredible. And not just because she's my friend. Did you know she's been protecting the world from Zerums for 2,000 years? That's a really long time. She's been doing it since the Age of Stones. All alone. That means my suffering is nothing compared to hers, which is why I had to help her no matter the cost. Gosh, that's really brave of you. Yeah, well, some help I've been. I was so worried you all hate me, I lied about what's really happening. I never should have done that. It was wrong. Can you forgive me? You'll need my forgiveness, Kohaku. It's all water under the bridge. Oh, dude, Core is so in there! You're sweet. So Lithia must be an ancient, huh? Maybe you can, tell me about her? She's a girl who lives only as a Speria. I guess you'd say I'd inherited her from my mother, though Hisui doesn't believe it. Some bad people were trying to misuse her power, so to escape them, she placed her physical body in a state of hibernation. By assuming this immaterial state, she's been able to live for almost 2,000 years inside the Speria of others. Bad people trying to misuse her power. I bet Inkuro's was one of them. Yeah, and when she tracked me down and forced me to shatter my core, it unleashed Zerums on the world. So if we find your remaining Speria core shards and get Lithia back, can she get rid of the Zerums? No, unfortunately not. She's already done all she can do in Speria form. We need to find her physical body, which is hidden in a secret location far away. That's why I started this crazy quest in the first place. To find her body. That was the promise I made to her. So she could seal away the Zerums. And that power is what Inkuros is after? Right. Restoring Lithia to her body could rid the world of despair once and for all. This is pretty crazy. I mean, to think you've been fighting Inkuros and the Zerums for such a long time. I know I've said it before, but I mean it more than ever. I'm gonna get your shards back. And then I'm gonna help Lithia get her body back so you can keep your promise to her. We can do it if we work together. Let's kick some Zerum butt so no one has to suffer again. I'm getting incredible Lunar 2 vibes. Very Hiro and Lucia right now, and that's a good thing, because I love Hiro and Lucia's relationship. It's got some rocky parts in it, but overall, the end conclusion is great for that game. Thanks, Core. That was a nice scene. I love the pictures they showed. I must have fallen asleep. Oh my gosh. Kohaku, you have to wake up. Huh? What is it, Core? What's wrong? Look at the sky. Yeah, I like that we saw pictures there instead of the character models. It really fit. The white moon is moved behind the black moon. We can see all the stars. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh dang, I forgot about your core. I suppose pretty scenery doesn't do much for you, huh? Don't look so down. I think because I wanted to say down instead of sad, I said dad. I was gonna say don't look so dad because I was thinking like, hey, down instead of sad. I do that. Like sometimes when I read dialogue, I just replace a word. Like it's not intentional at all. It just kind of happens. Don't look so sad, Core. It's fine, really. It's not fine. Hey, Kohaku, once your core is back to its old self, do you want to see the stars again? You know, together? Oh, that sounds like a date if I ever heard one. I mean, even the darkest place has a little bit of light, right? And together I know we can find it. I know it too. Yo, good on the developers for... Good on the Earthworm, I should say. Good on the Earthworm for interrupting the whole group thing, and he was like, he purposely wanted Core and Kohaku to end up together. He playing matchmaker from the stands. Shout out to my boy Midgar Zolom knockoff. Our Somas are connecting our Spheres. I wonder when this game gives you mystic arts. I think about it every day. So if the sun's over there, that means north is this way. Come on, Kohaku, the others are probably waiting for us. Okay. Shout out to the Earthworm. Shipping these two together and making their love official. That sounds like an official confirmation, if I ever saw one, of their love together. Core's whole motivation of like, hey, I'm gonna help you out and help you achieve your mission really gives me Lunar 2 vibes. How Hero is literally just, I mean, Hero kind of does it because she's hot. Which, let's be honest, Core probably thinks she's hot. But he's not as likely to say it as Hero is in Lunar 2. Same idea, though. Die. Linked by the light. So, what do you think that light was? The one that linked us, I mean. It made me feel so close to you, it was kind of, I don't know, intimate? Yeah, I feel the same way. Even though I was alone, I wasn't scared at all. I knew that you would come for me. Yeah, and as long as we're linked by that light, we'll always be together, no matter how far apart we are. Always together, no matter how far apart. Is that okay? I mean, you don't mind being with me. I don't mind, but I'm having a hard time putting it into words. How I feel with you, I mean. Oh, that's love. I'm the same with you. That's cute. Dude, they gotta have the whole Kingdom Hearts theme in this game where like, oh, hearts are connected. It's called Tales of Hearts. This cactus looks different somehow. I wonder if... Yo, are they actually gonna let me fire an energy shot like in Vesperia? I know, maybe I can break it with an energy blow. Oh yeah, look at that. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, Core, please don't die on me. Alright, I had to hit it with the first one. Excuse me? They were never heard from again? Okay. I would have been livid. I would have been livid if they actually game overed you for that. I didn't know cactuses could do that. Are you okay, Core? Dude, you have no idea how livid I would have been if they were like, hey, reload your save for that. Yeah, I think so. Need to be careful when getting rid of cactuses from now on. I'll keep that in mind. That literally scared me for a second. It was kind of funny, though, that they put that just to make it seem like he was dead. Hey, what's that? Why, it's a gel. Come on, we need to hurry and find the others. At least Core isn't as clueless as Asbel. Oh yeah, for sure. I love Asbel, probably one of my favorite protagonists in Tales Up. Probably is my favorite protagonist in Tales Up, to be honest. I think Yuri is a better character than Asbel, but I just love Asbel. And that might be biased to Tales of Graces. But, yeah, Core is definitely ahead of Asbel in the whole, like, not being clueless act. But Asbel has other great character traits, which I love. Him being a father figure to Sophie is phenomenal. Absolutely adore it. Also, he's Bryce Papenbrook, who's like one of my favorite voice actors, so that definitely does a bit for his character too. For me, at least. I don't like dislike Core. I like Core. Core's neat. I do think Core, as of now, is my second least favorite. Probably. I like Core more than Barrel, but I think my second least favorite would be Core, because I like a Ness more. Kunzite so far is neat. We haven't had Kunzite very long, but Kunzite seems neat. I don't know, maybe I like Core more than Hisui. Hisui's like on and off. I like Hisui, but there are times when Hisui's kind of an idiot. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about Hisui. I definitely like him. I don't know if I like him more than Core, though. Hard to say. Definitely like a Ness, Gall, and Kohaku more than Core. Kohaku's character is kind of building as we play the game, though. By the way, that's another thing I really love. I really love that, how they're doing Kohaku's character. At first I was like, hey, Kohaku's character is going really slow, but they're picking up her character really well. They're doing really well with it now. That scene with Core was really nice. She still doesn't have, like, what makes her admire scenery, but, you know, still they're doing really great with her character, I think. First I was a little worried, like, hey, if they have us chase her Core for the whole game, it's gonna make her, like, not feel as, like, kind of like a plot device. I think they're doing pretty well with it, overall. And we'll see how I like Shaw, but I think I like Shaw so far. Shaw's not, like, our party member yet, but I really liked Shaw's whole, like, oh, he's clearly probably gonna turn on the Knights and join us at some point. And he's got, like, he had that one moment in Straga when we went into Hesperia Maze. That already made me like Shaw more than Core. So, Core's probably gonna end up being my second least favorite character. Maybe third if I end up liking Hisui less. Core's neat. He's not like one of my favorite protagonists, but he's neat. Don't game over me. Alright, these cockatrices are annoying with their petrification. I'm a little worried if we get a game over, then we have to reload. Die. It is a nice change of pace. Like, what other Tales character is not dense? You know, most protagonists are dense. Vesperia doesn't really have a romance. I don't count Vesperia. That game doesn't really have a romance. I feel like Lloyd is kind of dense, and Lloyd's more dumb than dense, I think, though. Lloyd isn't very bright. I don't know if I call Lloyd dense. I think Jude is pretty dense. I don't think Jude is as dense as Asbel, but Jude is not, like, as what's, I don't even know the word, but yeah, Vesperia doesn't have a romance. I don't think Zestiria has no romance either, neither does Berseria. And I don't really know where Alphen would classify into that. I don't think Alphen's dense either. Stan from Destiny is very, very dense. Very oblivious. I don't feel like Tales of has the most dense protagonist ever, but I feel like they have more dense protagonists than they do non-dense. We'll see how it goes, though. Also, Luke I don't remember either, because I haven't played Abyss in like 10 years, give or take. I could be thinking of Reen, though, from Cold Steel. Reen is like the most oblivious person on the planet. And he's a harem, because all the girls like him, but like he clearly doesn't pick up on it. Could be thinking of Reen. I only played the first 2 Cold Steel games. That's enough to be like, hey, Reen is really oblivious. Die. Punch! Get him, Kohaku! Did I do the block thing, the counter thing, without even noticing sometimes? And that is what we in the business call Pog. I have to walk up that, okay. How am I doing on levels? Nearly 33. How am I doing on Soma points? Ooh, we got a good bit to use. Let's see. Skyscraper. Get some points there just to raise stats. Dispel I want immediately. Dispel's gonna come in handy. What does Dispel do in this game? Everything? Yeah, negative effect. Okay. I think Symphonia's Dispel was different, that's why. Ooh, TP Aftercare for Kohaku could be great. Crimson Twister? Ooh, babe. I want this too so I can play as Kohaku with and really pog art. Give me some belief, definitely, because I want SP. Ray! I'll take Ray as well, thank you very much. Now I'm gonna dump the other points into Absolute Reflection. I'm gonna dump the rest of the points into, like, raising stats. Triple Blossom. That's what Farah has, isn't it? Well, speaking of Eternia, I'm pretty sure Reed and Farah had a romance. I don't know if Reed was really dense, though. I can't recall. Let me get this meteor shower. That sounds pog. Give me this SP as well. Actually, no. We can hold off on the SP. Just gonna raise my stats a bit. I like Luke from Abyss. Yeah, me too. Love or hate with him? I could see why. No, I like Luke. I wasn't talking about liking Luke. I was saying, like, I don't remember, like... Because we're talking about characters that are, like, really oblivious with, like, someone who's, like, very obviously in love with them. Like Asbel and Sharia. Sharia is very obviously in love with Asbel, but Asbel doesn't notice it. So, I'm talking about characters like that. I just feel like Tails mostly, more times than none, has the dense character than the non-dense. But I like Luke as well, yeah. I really have to play Abyss again because I do really remember liking Luke, but I played the game once, and from that one time, I remember liking him. I don't think I like Solar Flare, to be honest. Beast Strikes, Charge. That on the side, I feel like I'll use that a lot. Lightning Blade is also very meh in this game. Let's try Photon Conductor. This could work. Abyss playthrough definitely after the next FF, for sure, by the way. I probably said that already, but in case you weren't here like a previous stream or anyone wasn't, like, I'll say it multiple times so people know. Abyss is definitely the next Tales we're doing. It's gonna be my second playthrough, so I really want to play that game again. Ooh, that's Pog. That's cool. That's like a sword rain, kind of. Beast. Love the Beast. Classic Tales of. Hit me up with a TP. And use Beast in the air. You can, okay, perfect. Like, with Jude.